Season 2 pre-scrims. Sorry, I can't talk again. Today with me, I have Tenji as my co-caster. Hello, Tenji.
Hello, hello.
And today we have Narwhals versus Cabin Fever.
The number one, the number two runner-up from last season in the Narwhals.
Yes, they are the runner-up, but let's see this season how they're going to be doing. Hopefully maybe they'll come out on top, or maybe some of these new teams will come out on top. Who
Yeah,
knows?
tier three is a wild place right now, so anybody can take it at this point. Just gotta see how the season opens up.
Exactly. So going into our first map, Nepal, are we looking for anything that might be exciting that we know of coming from these two teams?
I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on the best and JDM. That's a really good tank line. I know both of them personally. They're quite cracked. Not gonna lie.
Yes, and what about the Norwals? I know Wonderful's a really good player, and Lolly Champion is a very good DPS that I believe.
That's how to keep an eye on them. I think this game is really gonna be determined by the DPS and yeah. All right. I'm actually really curious about this. The hyper soldier, the hype soldier. Sorry, I don't think I've ever seen him play before.
I'm excited to see what both teams are going to bring. I don't really remember a whole lot about these teams from season 1, but I know the Norwals were a very strong and together team. So I'm excited to see them come into this little preseason scrim and see what happens.
I am as well. See what happens with this game. It's gonna be a good indicator of how the season will open up.
Most definitely. Sorry, we are just waiting for the okays from both teams, and then we can go ahead and hop right into this first map.
All right. So we got a Nepal. Like, what are you looking for on this map? What are you expecting both teams to play, at least?
Well, definitely, I would like to see some hit scan trying to up there on the high grounds, just giving protection for their team, or even some good tank comps. I've been seeing a lot of tank comps with like Zarya and Diva, and I believe a lot of Reinhardt too. Not much, very much Haga anymore since he's been nerfed,
Thank God.
but but I still like a strong hog there once in a while.
I definitely think Reinhardt is probably the best main tank in the game right now. So I'm completely expecting to see that. I think seeing some Pharah would be dope. Some Pharah Echo. That'd be pretty cool. Because they're both really good right now in this meta.
Oh yes, we had a stream the other day that we casted, and they did a Zarya Farah with the Grav and Barrage, and it was just beautiful.
You always love to land those thick grabs into barrage. Makes me happy.
And another good one that I seen was a Reinhardt and Ball. I've never seen a combination like that done before, especially alting duo combos with the shatter and just the bombs or his
The
whatever they're
mines.
called. Yeah, his
The
mines, thank
mines.
you. Right on top of the shattered. It was beautiful.
Definitely something that's pretty hard to set up, honestly, just because like how long it takes for each for the mine to get become primed.
What about healers? What are we thinking about for healers? What would be exciting to see?
Uh, hmm. Definitely Ana. I think Ana is like still by far the best support in the game. So if I could see some insane Ana gameplay, that'd be great.
I've been favoring the Ana Mercy comp lately, me myself, but I still like a random Lucio thrown in there because I think Lucio is still pretty strong.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's one of the better off supports. Rest in, rest in peace, Brig.
Oh, I know Brig was on top for a very long time and just slowly started moving down to the bottom, and now Brig is
Now she's
just
just
almost completely
she's
useful.
just
Or
unplayable
not
pretty much.
useful. Yes.
Hate to see it.
Same with Moira. I can't believe how much they have put Moira into the ground too. Now her healing and DPS is still pretty strong, but I think Lucio can out heal her now.
No, no, definitely not. Moira does 70 healing per second. She matches what's it, Ana, but Ana gets more utility. So I mean, that's why in my opinion she's Ana's the better healer of the two.
Most
Anti-Name's
definitely.
kind of broken.
Especially if you get it right on those tanks and just take those tanks
Ah,
out, then they have no tank line.
tossing it into a grab, it's amazing.
Yes. And it comes in handy with healing too. I mean, don't only use it for DPS, let's use it for healing too.
All right,
I'm sorry, we are still waiting. One of the teams had someone not quite there yet, so try not to have too much of um, cold air trying to talk.
words. What's the is there a map pool? What's that map pool, or is it just we're just doing it?
I guess we are just doing it. I haven't got a definite map pool, but um,
Poggers.
I do know King's Row is one of them. Like in
Oh yeah,
every scrim, seems like King's
best map.
Row is
It's
one
the
of
best
our.
map in the game.
Yes, that seems to be an IOL favorite right now, is King's Row.
You can't not like our Kings Row.
Hi Donnie, hi Lily, hi Pax. Love you guys. Thank you for watching.
Hello, friends. Alright, they're ready.
All right, well they're ready. We're gonna go ahead and go into this first map.
Let's go, go, go. Let's get it.
I think Nepal is a very beautiful map.
I agree. It's definitely one of the better looking maps. Well, at least this point is anyway. I'm not a fan of what's it called, Sanctum. But this is arguably one of the best Pharaoh maps in the game, so.
Oh, I definitely believe so. All right, our
Expected.
starting lineups are in.
I got
And for
these starting lineups. The Ryan Zarya is about what I expected, but it looks like Cabin Fever's going with the Hog Zarya.
oh, looks like we're bringing out a Brig as well. We just talked about Brig. Let's
Well,
see how it goes.
both teams opting to play the Hog. Really interesting call considering his changes.
All right, we're gonna get right up into this. Fire Strike comes out.
What do you think?
Unfortunately, doesn't connect.
Cabin Fever going right on the point, establishing control. We'll pop Blitz has to get out of there.
And control point is now open as we got a Reinhardt Zarya battle down on the point.
Looking out to be a really good first point fight. Very aggressive.
And the
Lucio's a
anti
huge
hits the
anti-nade on
Og.
the Hog. Huge pickup. Oh, he almost got pooped off too.
Reinhardt falls to the hog hook.
Cabin Fever strikes first. And get some huge picks too. Now it looks like they're trying to clean up, and it looks like they will do just that. Would that be a big stagger on the Reinhardt? Oh, and they get it. Cabin Fever playing very aggressive right now.
But here comes the Narwhals pushing them back, Trying to make plenty of
But
space for their DPS to try to get in here.
it's a great pick. But
And it's a
JDM goes in with the
huge
whole hog. Does he
ante.
get? Oh, he gets interrupted. Huge ante. Yes, I agree.
Hog slept on the point. But Narwhals are being able to establish dominance on this point as they do have numbers.
Reaper is coming into play now. Big change on the part of the Narwhals. Narwhals cap point. 52nd. The Cabin Fever got 50%, but there's still a lot of room.
Narwhals is going to go ahead and push up to the choke just like Cabin Fever was doing. Trying to keep them back away from this point, but it seems like they are going to fall back towards point.
Here comes Dragons on point. And
Dragons
Shatter.
and
Shatter.
Shatter. Oh, but the grab, and Reinhardt's stuck in the grab, but Mercy does ult to try to save her Reinhardt, but is unable to save her Reinhardt. Reaper trying to get a couple of picks here is able to get the Lucio. And Reinhardt is rezzed.
Here comes the Visor. Soldier on point. Oh wow, what a sleep. That was unlucky.
Anna's easily able to get a quick little ante off on that Reinhardt. And he is almost booped off the point by the Lucio.
Both teams fighting for this point. Here goes the Nano on the Nano Mercy. That might have been a misclick.
Mercy. Doesn't get very much value out of that Nano. But it looks like Cabin Fever is able to take this point back.
Definitely seems like it. They're getting pushed back quite hard right now. Here comes a whole hog.
Comes out, yes.
I don't know if that was the opportune time to use it.
Doesn't get very much value out of it.
Oh, he just grabbed.
Another grab.
Yeah, it looks like
the whole hog coming out, but he is handied.
Huge whole hog.
Oh, and he was nanoed.
It's a Reaper on point, but yeah, he gets immediately dealt with. Getting into one fight territory here. That's a rough late pick. Two of them. Last fight right here. Anything can happen. There's not a lot of ults on either side.
When the Reinhardt slept.
Great sleep.
The whole hog, or not whole hog, hog is able to touch the point. But he does have a Zarya on him.
Charging in. Reinhardt charging in. Oh, he goes down.
Oh, and he's taken out quickly. Soldier ult coming out. Does it get any value?
Yeah, I got the Mercy as she was going res.
And they were able to keep them off the point, and they take the first round of map 1.
Good start so far for Cabin Fever, and their ults are definitely being used well. Looks like we're changing things up from the Reaper to the Genji on the side of Narwhals.
And it looks like Cabin Fever is going to go ahead and stick with that hog.
Oh yeah, I don't blame them. They definitely pulled through on that first point. They didn't get the same results on this one.
Looks like we got both teams going to high ground. Going to have a little high ground fight here. Charge comes out.
Huge pick on the Mei. They get the Lucio though. This is a 5-on-5 match fight right now.
Reinhardt charge on the objective, but is hooked by Hog.
Did they turn this around? They turned it around. It looks like Cabin Fever was able to turn this fight around.
Hook on the Zarya. It takes the Zarya out.
They win the fight. Wow, I was not expecting that.
But they are C9ing the point. There we go.
Once I got that Lucio in the Zarya, I thought that was for sure going to be Narwhal's fight.
Go ahead and get up in here.
Huge pick. They're playing very aggressive. Which with a comp like this, you have to. You have to play
Reinhardt
it
was
aggressive.
slept trying to come out that door. His shield is down.
That's another hook. Another hook on the Moira. Hog goes to sleep. Here comes Blade. Blade gets Soldier and Zarya. The Ryan gets slept. Here goes
Whole
the whole
hog
hog
coming
coming
out.
out.
Oh,
He
he was
gets
slept
CC'd
and
into
taken out.
Oblivion. He gets CC'd into Oblivion. Was Reinhardt charging on point? Oh, unlucky. Unlucky hash brown.
Genji takes
Alright, the point.
out.
Point change
Well,
over
it was
to,
the soldier that took out the soldier.
he's using visor. I don't know about that. That I would have held on to that.
Coming into this next team fight, it looks like Narhwals has 4 ults, almost 5 coming online. And Cabin Fever only has 1, almost 2 coming online. 3
Cabin Fever
possibly.
might be able to get. They might be able to get beat, but depends on how fast the Narwhals use their ults. That's a big shatter. It's massive. Wow.
A huge grab.
Yes, Poppy.
Hey,
Was
out
ready.
please. That was my fault. I apologize.
Alright. Here comes a nano on the blade. Do we get nano blade? We get nano blade, but it gets met with a beat and a grab.
A huge grab.
They can't pull up on it though.
Oh, and sorry it falls.
Oh, there goes Reinhardt. Wonderful goes down. Killing is not able to keep up with the damage coming out.
JD and the hog get slept. Cabin Fever's still trying to hold this high ground. Drop down.
It's getting last fight
Soldier
territory.
falls.
Cabin Fever's up. The numbers are now. They trade. Hog is antied.
Oh. My apologies. Wrong button.
It's all good. Comes out. Whole hog comes out on the nano hog. Good pick on the tracer. It's a huge pick. Now it was like Narwhals are about to move in off of that.
Whoops.
Big grab, big grab. Gets 2. Here comes Blade. Narwhals get it back. Can he clear it out the point? Looks like they'll be able to take this point. Oh, Tracer's on point. Tracer made it. She gets took care of, but can anybody else touch? I don't know. No, they can't. Alright, this is a 1-on-1.
Narwhals does take the second point of the map.
Looks like it's gonna be a really close game just off these first 2 maps. Okay, Cabin Fever come out with the old reliable double bubble comp with the farmer. See, looks like Narwhals have nothing to counter Far right now. See if the Ana will be able to put some pressure on her.
I don't know, they don't really have a whole lot of hit scans to try to deal with that Pharah.
That's very true. Somebody really low in the back. They're or freaking, what's it called? These names. Tracer's really low. Luckily she was able to get out.
The monkey's just holding them back here, trying to keep them back at this choke so they don't even have a chance to touch point.
Monkey's definitely in a really good spot in this game right now, and Cabin Fever's taking full advantage of it. It looks like Wonderful's gonna go down, pushing it way too far. He goes down. And the Monkey is still just harassing them. Best is doing a great job on the Winston.
Looks like he does have Primal coming up here. And they also have Tracer's ult and Pharah's ult. And Narhwals is coming up on 2-3 ults.
Cabin Fever's in a really good position right now. They switched to Widow. But I think it was something needed. Oh, here comes a Barrage. It gets one. It gets the Genji. And it gets Safara. That may be all they needed. Yep, it looks like they're pulling out. I wasn't pulling out now.
We have Primal coming out in the spawn.
Just keeping them dislodged more, where they could regroup. Get some more percentage for free. Narwhals have the ultimates to win this fight though, so.
I don't know, Cabin Fever on this Monkey seems to be harassing them a lot. Keeping them in their backline, just picking.
They get Zarya with the blade though. Not sure if that's gonna be enough though. Doesn't look like it.
Well, but grab does come out on point. Monkey is stuck in it. Monkey does get taken.
Is there enough follow up though? When the fight, now they lose their Moira immediately after. Zarya is just having her way.
Ooh, Shatter does
get
the Zarya, but unfortunately they were not able to reach the point, and Cabin Fever does take the first map.
It was definitely a great map to watch. That grab was massive.
As we come in setting up map 2, was there anybody that stood out to you in that round? Any good plays?
Definitely the best. Like I said, he was already a good player, and you know he just definitely proved it on the Winston that entire round, that entire third map.
Oh yes, I agree. He was a great Winston. I love to see a good Winston play, and he did absolutely wonderful diving in the back line and absolutely keeping them separated. That Primal towards their spawn, just juggling them and keeping them back, did keep a
Didn't
did
let them
give them
regroup at all.
yes, gave them enough time to be able to just take that point.
Alright, if you don't mind, I will be back in a couple minutes.
Okay, that is fine.
I'll be back.
We are just waiting on to know about our second map and to see what is going on. If Cabin Fever has any switch outs or anything to go on. Narwhals, this is their top 6, and this will be the 6 that's playing every map. So we'll just give a few minutes here.
have returned.
Good. We're still waiting for the switches.
Gotcha, gotcha. Looks like Kings Row's the next map. Nice.
Yes.
Easily the best map in the game, and I don't think anybody would disagree with that.
No, I absolutely love Kings Row. So much high ground, so much cover to hide, and it's
Kings
just,
Row is a map where you can just play anything you want on the map.
yes, it's such a fun map.
Now, I do wonder if both teams know the rules of Kings Row and whether they're going to respect them.
There's rules for Kings Row?
Yeah, there's rules for Kings Row. Yeah, all right, here's how it is. You have to start out on at least Ryan's Aria. You have to at least start out on it. It's mandatory. If I don't see it, I'm going to be very, very, very disappointed. And Pharah will not be, it cannot be played at all.
Oh, I did not know this.
These are the tried and true rules of Kings Row that
Good
the
to know.
community unanimously agreed upon.
Okay. I feel like I'm part of the community now. So what is your favorite to play on Kings Row?
Oh, like I just said, Ryan, Zarya, Widow. Uh, I hate Junkrat, but hey, Junkrat's really good on this map. Honest is super good. There's just you can play whatever you want and get value out of it. Unlike maps like Junkrat Time, where like you have to play Widow or like you have to play Ashe or things like that. Like Junkrat Time just gives something for everybody.
Definitely. I like to bring out a Toby on Kings Row defense. A Torbjorn. That's my favorite.
Yeah, you can do it. If there was like a game mode for like a Kings Row 24/7, I think I'd definitely play that.
And then of course my tried and true Mercy. I always have fun with her on this map.
Yeah, man, if you want to play Mercy, this is definitely the time to play her. Briggs not in a great position. Lucio's alright. But like, if you want a really good off support, Mercy's definitely the one to go to.
And I mean, I'll play a Reinhardt anytime since I am a Reinhardt main.
I actually started playing tank recently, and man, it's quite fun. Never gave it enough
Yes.
credit.
I mean, there's not very many tanks to choose from, but just their utility and everything just makes it a lot more fun than support. And but I mean, DPS is the one with the most heroes, but sometimes their
Oh
kits
yeah.
aren't the best in certain situations. But I
I
truly love tank and support.
think everything is actually really fun except for Orisa, but hey, that's Orisa for you.
I believe when I first started Overwatch, I did main Orisa for a while, and in the beginning she was super fun, and then they just started nerfing everything, and now I just think her utility isn't the best right now.
She's kind of bad. She's kind of pretty bad right now. I definitely would pick Orisa over Reinhardt right now. That's for sure.
Oh no. I mean, she was good for the double shield comp, but then Reinhardt came out with the double shield with Sigma, and that was a little bit more powerful. And now we have the double off tank meta, which is even more powerful. But
That's just
I still stick to a good Reinhardt.
double off tank's just about done, thankfully. Oh, no more getting hooked from around the corner or like 3 miles away and instant killed.
I don't know. Diva and Winston and Zarya and Winston's still pretty good.
Winston's a main tank.
I can argue that.
Winston's
No.
Winston's 100% a main tank.
Like I can argue that. No, I'm playing. I just recently started learning Winston, so I mean
Okay.
he's a lot of fun if you can get his jumps timed and under control.
Oh yeah, that's true. thing about Winston's that like he's I think he's like the most team reliant like main tank, whereas like Ryan can kind of just do what he wants. Winston kind of needs support from everybody in some capacity.
Oh yes. But I do know if that defense or that offense brings out a Bastion, you're probably better switching off.
Oh yeah, I want to see some Bastion.
That Bastions are always fun if they're on my team, not on the other team.
There's nothing like rolling a Bastion. It's great. Nothing brings me more joy than that, especially like when they're doing it in like overtime. It's even better.
Have you ever rolled a Bastion as a Mercy?
As a Mercy, I don't really play Mercy, but I've assisted in it.
That's the real fun. You get that Mercy pistol out and you just kill that Bastion. Oh, it's so satisfying.
At 20 DPS coming out strong. Looks like we're just doing
Okay.
some changes.
Yep. Gonna have Fraz come in for JD. And it looks like we are ready, so we are gonna go ahead and hop into King's Row.
Now entering King's Row. Initiating match.
Alright, yeah, it looks like both teams are going with Ryan's Zarya and no Pharah.
But we do have a Widow.
There is a Widow. And there is a Sombra on the side of Narwhals.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
And support line of Brig and Ana on Narwhals. And we get Brig and Ana. Oh wait, Lucio Ana on Cabin Fever. Let's see if this Widow can get any opening picks.
We have the Norwals playing it safe back on point as Captain Fever just pushes this point.
Oh, they forced a recall. Or not the recall, but the translocator. There goes the Genji.
Cabin Fever does have numbers. The double charge comes out.
Ryan's up. Ryan gets stunned down. Lucio's coming in.
And Ryan
Ryan goes
falls.
down. Wonderful goes down on the Ryan. Zarya's trade. Ryan's trade. Yeah, this looks like Cabin Fever's fight to win. That was a very fast 7-minute time bank. Wow.
You know what? That's my fault. My apologies.
Did you
I
not set up for
forgot.
competitive?
I did.
10 out of 10.
So, my apologies. Let's fix this. I can't believe I did that.
Happens to the best of us.
It's been a day.
I hear that.
Oh, and then it changed maps.
Oh.
Okay, Jenny, what are you doing? Just blame it all on the casters.
Yeah.
Okay, now that everything is fixed, let's try this again.
Take two. Let's go.
Now entering King Row.
Well, considering both sides know what they were playing on that first run through, see if there's any changes they make or if they just stick with the same comms.
Ready for battle.
There does look to be a few changes. Again, I apologize for this. I am so sorry.
I'm sure they'll be alright. They're big kids. Alright. Looks like Kevin Fever's gonna be running the same comp they ran the first go around. But there's some changes coming out inside the Narwhals. So we have Winston Hogg, not Baptiste. Alright, here we go. See if Kevin Fever can get the same time they got last time. Or at least similar.
With it being uncompetitive, it'll be a little bit less.
Oh, you're right.
But we do have an all-out Reinhardt battle here on the point.
They have a Roadhog behind them.
Oh, but he has slept back there.
All the champion gets put to sleep. Here comes the Immortality field. The Reinhardt's are very low. Wonderful's about half HP right now. He needs to get healed up.
This all-out Wonderful and Best battle here.
Oh. Wow.
But
Yeah,
Best does fall.
Like Cabin Fever takes this fight. They hold strong on that first point. Cabin Fever changed off the Widow and goes to Soldier. Wonderful has Shatter though. I wonder if this is gonna get any big value. Oh wow, he gets hacked right out of Shatter. And the counter Shatter. Holy.
But Wonder is antied.
He is extremely low. He was at 25 HP there.
Beat does come out to help them push this point.
He's charging behind him.
Charging behind.
He gets the Soldier. There's a Doomfist coming in. He's antied. I don't know if Wonder gets out of this alive. He does not. Still a very even fight. It's 4-on-4. Ugh.
There is a Sombra in their backline trying to
Just
keep this point.
Still 4.5 minutes is quite good. And she was able to get EMP for that. Looks like she's looking for EMP right now. I wonder if she gets anything out of it. Or if she's able to get it. Reinhardt gets hacked. Reinhardt's low. And she gets a kill also. Summer's definitely popping right now.
Power does fall.
Wonderful gets put to sleep, and they lose their. She picks up on the Ana.
Narwhals are just gonna
That
hold
was
this payload.
that was a wild kill.
High Noon coming out.
Gets
Does
put to
get
sleep, but he
gets the Ana.
still gets the Ana. Hog goes down. Yep. Narwhals are playing very aggressive here, and it's definitely working out for them right now. And the res comes in on the Hog. Ooh, wow. And he had to pull out of there.
Charge comes out. Does almost charge the Reinhardt. Counter charge, but gets nobody.
Both Reinhardts have their shatters. Wonder if Best will be able to land his this time. Got hacked out of it last time, so.
Shatter does come out, but does not get anybody.
Here comes a Valkyrie. Shatter gets one. I got the
Nanoed
Baptiste, which is a
Reinhardt.
huge pickup.
Winder falls.
Wonderful goes down, the Best is still going off. It's a very close game right now between both these teams. So Narwhals have both their support ults, High Noon and Whole Hog.
And they're just inching this payload to the point.
This is a good play. Wonderful goes in. He's getting supported by his Mercy. Here goes the High Noon.
High Noon.
Oh, and a Shatter. Wow.
Grab comes out.
The grab as well. That's a big play, and that's 100. Yeah. Cabin Fever secures this point with ease. With the team kill. And now let's bring out the Junkrat, which is this is a really good Junkrat point. Especially against a Doomfist.
Whole Hog coming out for Narwhals. Reinhardt slept.
It's Astron. Here's the EMP. Whole Hog gets 2. Hog gets 3. It's a great recovery on the side of the Narwhals.
It looks like Cabin it looks like Cabin Fever has to group up.
Cabin Fever has the ults to take this. There's a Reinhardt behind them. Does he get anything? Oh, the Reinhardt or the Doomfist goes down. Here comes a beat. So they want to take this fight even down one player. That's a big shatter.
Cabin Fever just cleaning up as they push up to keep them away from this point, making plenty of room. See Meteor Strike coming out.
Able to get anything off it?
Tire coming out.
Here goes Diana. Gets Diana. Here gets the spin to win. The grab gets
stuck in
blocked.
the
Good,
grab.
good wall. It's a great wall. Oh, no, he gets moved off the point though. Comes the
Reaper
Death Blossom.
Blossom
It gets
coming
1. Gets 2.
Hog
It
falls.
looks like this is Cabin Fever's point. It looks like.
The Junk falls and Cabin Fever takes round 1.
It's a good stalling on the side of Narwhals. There's just too much damage for them to push through.
Looks like we have a few changes here. We're going to have an Echo on defense for Cabin Fever. Widow does take out Soldier. And the charge comes out, does pick the support. Best on this Reinhardt's doing a wonderful job just trying to keep him at this choke for that minute. Now moving back to point. Shatter comes out, charges the Reinhardt, counter charges the Reinhardt with a nano. Shatter was blocked. High Noon comes out. Does get the Reinhardt. Winter gets rezzed on point as Narhwals is able to take this point.
Oh, my mic was muted.
It happens.
I was saying, power blitz. Let's have duplicates. I wonder who he's gonna go for here. I assume it's gonna be the Reinhardt, but oh wow, great catch on his side. Take out the Widow. Also sees the Roadhog coming up behind him. Here comes the beam. Huge grab. Wow.
That was a great team takedown, but they do still have the Widow up on high ground, trying to get some shots off.
He does take her out. And it looks like Narwhal switched to a Pharmacy, which I think is a good call here. Even though it does break the rules.
See Window coming out for Cabin Fever.
And the Shatter gets one. And the counter Shatter gets one. Both Reinhardts are dangerously low. Zarya's go down.
Fall.
Oh, it looks like Cabin Fever was able to steal this one.
Farm loses to the Zarya there.
I don't know, I'm not sure about a far into a Baptiste Soldier Echo. But he is about to come up on Barrage. It's at 80% for it.
Maybe get a sneaky backline barrage.
Yeah. I don't think there's no way they're gonna be able to get a grab Barrage up in anytime soon. I think you just have to try and get behind him and try and get one or two picks off the Barrage. Here goes the Reinhardt, duplicate. Does he get anything? And it gets nanoed. There goes the Shatter. Shatter's massive.
Immortality out both teams.
There's another Shatter.
There's another Shatter.
That's Echo for you. There's a pin. Then the grab. Shatter gets blocked. The grab itself was enough. There's a barrage. It gets 2. Gets 3. Oh, she kills herself though. Unfortunate.
It looks like Cabin
Still,
Fever is able to just hold this point.
just barely. If I was in Narwhals, I'd push in aggressively as soon as you get a tank. Unless that's just what they're trying to do. Cabin Fever should be, or Narwhal should be able to recover first here. And here comes the window coming out. There's an echo behind them though. I wonder if they're gonna notice. Doesn't look like it. And a soldier. Soldier behind them as well. I don't think they're gonna. They see it. It's already noticed them now. They lose their Reinhardt, but they trade.
Mercy gets the res on the
Mercy
Reinhardt.
gets the res off. She's extremely low though, as so is their Pharah. Okay, they're using more on them. Looks like it's gonna be the Narwhal's point to take.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Cabin Fever is going to go ahead and take the time and try to group up here and get a good push.
Oh, and Pharah goes down. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the Narwhals are going to be able to get a faster time than Cabin Fever. As long as they can finish the map, and that's a great way to start it. And it's a big grab.
And the
That's 2
charge
picks for the
comes
Widow,
out, does
and a
get
charge.
pick.
They have barrage as well, so they can definitely clean
Reinhardt
this up.
one-on-one here.
They're not pushing payload though.
Best
They're not pushing
does
payload at all.
fall.
There's nobody on payload. There's nobody pushing payload.
There
Alright,
we
they go
go.
back
They
to it
realize
now.
it now.
Wastes a lot of time though on that. Alright, but they have the barrage and they have the means to keep her alive through it, so. I notice the echo coming up on them. Here comes the soldier.
A Winder
Oh, they
does
immediately
fall.
lose the Reinhardt. That's not a pick you needed.
Zarya
Oh no.
falls.
I think you said they had to reset here. Just hope for one last push. They have the tools to win this. It's just a matter of if they're able to. They have to compete against a grab and a shatter, as well as duplication coming up. There's Pharah going behind him.
Shatter does come out.
Pharah
Another
gets
Shatter.
1. Pharah gets 2. Pharah goes down, but I think is that enough? That might be enough. And the grab comes out, gets 3. I think there's not enough follow up. There's not enough follow up on it. Supports are playing out of their mind right now. Good pin. Great pin by Wonderful.
Best was asleep.
Looking at him, he goes down. Here
The
goes Reinhardt.
duplicate does come out. The grab
It's a grab.
does come out.
So Shatter gets
comes-
1. They got Ball. Ball's the last one. You missed the Shatter.
They're doing everything they can to stay on this payload as they are.
They're
in
doing a
OT.
great job of stalling. They're doing a great job of stalling this point. Just trying to win, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be enough.
Best does go down, but that Hammond is still on that point, and they left the point.
They C9'd! Wow, what a way to end it.
Cabin Fever takes map 2.
That's wild. Narwhals definitely had that. They just walked off point. Well, I was definitely not expecting that to be the way it ended.
Definitely not.
So I thought the ball like booped them off at first, but then like I don't think so. It looks like they all just walked off trying to get the pick.
Yeah, Farah was the only one on the point, and she boosted up into the air.
I hate to see it. It's a great map though on both sides. That's King's Row for you, know. Games always
Yep.
end in weird ways.
Anything that caught your eye there?
100% the Reinhardt play, definitely between both teams so far has been crazy.
Yes, wonderful and best are absolutely wonderful. Ryan Hart's coming here with that 1v1 battles and those counter charges and counter shatters have just been absolutely amazing.
Also, the anti-nades have been big,
Definitely. And now we're just waiting to see if there's any switches and getting our third map.
which will be decided in a second. Oh, also, I gotta say, power blitz on the Echo on that last defense was clutch. Because as soon as once Best went down on Reinhardt, he immediately used his duplication to copy Reinhardt and just bring it right back. It was great.
Gotta love that double Reinhardt comp.
Feels like we're back in Ode. 2 CP. What's this one? Oh yeah, don't pick this map. Oh, Poggers, I just leveled up.
We do have another switch coming.
It's like JDM's and me coming back in. He was the Roadhog on the first map. Li Jiang. Wait, was it? No, it was Nepal. Sorry. Has Muffin played yet?
No, this will be Muffin's first time in.
Okay. Well, what is? I have no idea what Muffin plays. But if you're taking out Blitz, who's a DPS, and putting in Muffin, I assume they're gonna play. He's gonna be a DPS.
We can only assume. Okay, now we're just waiting for both teams to tell us that we are ready, and we are ready, and we are going into Volskaya.
Let's get it. Currently, Cabin Fever's up 2-0.
So, what kind of strats are you think we're going to be looking at?
I wouldn't be surprised to see a sim strat. It's pretty popular on this map. Sim strat, Pharah is another big one on this map, at least on first point. As far as hit scans, this is probably like an Ashe dominated map.
I agree. I love the sim strat on this map.
It's not bad. Though I know teams have like started, that's like on defense, they're coming out with their farmers of their own.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Looks like Cabin Fever will be doing dive, and Narhwals will have a Ryan Zarya.
Ryan Zarya, Farmers to Junkrat. There's a lot of spam damage on the side of Narwhals. That's a great opening pick. And Junkrat's just one of those characters that thrives into CP, so I mean, this is a good pick on their side, on their end. Monkey goes diving and he gets immediately pinned. And he goes down.
This
And
pharmacy
looks like,
doing a great job trying to keep them back along with that Reinhardt.
I agree. Looks like Narwhals are going to be able to hold this first push. Wonder if we'll see any changes on the side of Cabin Fever. Doesn't look like it though.
They're sticking to this dive.
Diving on Zarya, Genji goes down immediately, and Winston goes down as well. Hype Soldier is just popping right now. They get D.Va out of mech. Wonder if, are they gonna stagger her? Looks like no. Looks like no. It's gonna be negative. All right, the best switch over to Reinhardt. Looks like Lottie's going up for a sneaky tire. I wonder if they'll see him. Doesn't look like it. No, they don't. They just go right past him. He's gonna be able to get away with murder here. He's gonna be able to get away with murder right now if they don't catch
Being
him.
in his back line, definitely.
He's right behind him.
And he jumps down right into the middle of him.
Chose not to use
But he
tire.
gets
Oh
antied
wow! I
and
think that
goes
was a
down.
mistake. That was a free tire. But it looks like the Narwhals are still able to hold on to this, and he gets rezzed. So.
Narwhal's doing a wonderful job holding them back.
Okay, someone gets put to sleep though. It's the Moira Obi-Wan. But there's no one able to follow up on it, so he's able to get away. Now the big play right now is whether they can defend against Nanoblade, which is currently up and live. And the soldier goes behind him. Wow. Can I take out the soldier? She gets him, and Nanoblade comes out.
Mercy does rest the junk. Here comes the tire.
The tire gets taken out, but they stopped the Nanoblade. That was the big one they had to stop. They did a great job. They win this fight. They definitely stabilize there.
And another great job holding this choke.
That was an amazing play. Stopping that Nanoblade was huge. If they let that go through, that was it. Now they switch over to Echo off the Genji. Comes the beater. Initiating a beat. I'm never gonna be able to push into it. Looks like they will. Here comes a D.Va bomb. Is it big? It's big. It's big.
It's big. 2 picks.
They lose Soldier, but I don't think it matters. It does not. They lose their Reinhardt.
Here comes the cleanup. Can they get that pharmacy down?
They get the Mercy
Pharah
or the
goes
Pharah.
down. Mercy
Mercy
does
reses the
res,
Zarya.
but she
They get
falls.
one pick. They get the one pick. I wonder if they're able to keep going on it. That's two. They're just letting Namora do what she wants in the backline if she's DPSing. They've nanoed
Nano
Ryan.
Reinhardt comes out to play.
Here comes a soldier. They really want to get this Moira. They wanted that Moira. Lose soldier. I think that's it. Looks like that's the point. No, somebody's stalling. Who's also stalling? Oh, it's Junkrat.
The Junkrat is on point, but he's antied.
They're still capping. He's still on point. They're not dealing with him. He's still alive. Okay, there goes.
And
They
he's
finally
down.
get him. They finally get him. It was a great hold though on the side of Narhwals. And they get Eva and mech too. I wonder if they're gonna stagger her. No, they're just gonna go straight for the kill. Here comes Echo coming in on the Pharah. There's a lot of ultimates coming up on both sides. Have Barrage. Grab, or, they're about to have grab Barrage. I'm just actually gonna use that or just go for just a raw Barrage. I think if they're not was like your key to winning is keeping your Pharah alive.
And here comes the duplicate, the Reinhardt.
Tire take out the duplicate. Shatter gets a
coming
lot.
out. And the pin on the Reinhardt.
Gets a Reinhardt.
Here comes
They trade Reinhardt.
Barrage,
Both teams
gets
trade
one pick.
Reinhardts.
Mercy reses the Reinhardt.
6v5, and looks like Cabin Fever just has to pull out.
And Narwhals are pushing them back.
Hype Soldier gets antied. Will he go down? Doesn't look like it now. Okay. It's a good save on the side of the Mercy.
Cabin Fever trying to push back up in here.
Now both teams matching the Pharahs. Cabin Fever going for the double bird option. The oh, there's the Echo immediately. And the
Grab
grab.
comes out.
Here comes B. Wow! The bomb is huge. The bomb gets
huge
3.
bomb.
The counter shatter is big, but I don't think there's enough follow up. Now he goes down immediately. Wow. I think Cabin Fever just got away with murder.
I don't know, here comes the Moira to try to contest this point.
And Junkrat's on point. And a Barrage comes out. Barrage gets 1. Oh, wow. Instantly stopped. Reinhardt charging in. Reinhardt gets 1. I don't think it's
slept
enough.
on point. He's
Not enough.
antied. He's down.
That'll be it. Wow. What a bomb.
Cabin Fever takes it with 45 seconds left.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Looks like we're going to stay with the pharmacy on both sides.
Looks like both teams are coming out with the farmers, which really don't see the far defense. Both of these far players are really good though. Hype Soldier was definitely popping off on first point.
Got both pharmacies up in the air. Looks like Cabin Fever is going to go ahead and hold a little bit farther behind than just the choke.
I think they're playing on point, which isn't a bad plan. But they do get the Pharah, and they get the Mercy. That's a large majority of the DPS on the side of Narwhal's gone. There's, and now it's just clean up right here. Right now it's just clean up.
Oh, and the Widow falls.
It's a great hold on the side of Cabin Fever. Those early picks definitely help them out. Losing your Far Mercy in this comp is just hard to come back from. And so, because you look at both these Pharos and the way they're playing, and World Gone Crazy is just playing by himself most of the time, as far as like trying to keep his team up, and he's just getting away with it.
Here comes out Coalescence on Narwhal's side.
Both
Gonna
sides
try to
trade,
push in.
and there's the pocket for World Gone Crazy coming in.
Gonna see
Looks
Valk
like
on Cabin Fever's
Cabin
side.
Fever might be able to take this one. It's close. It's close. He has Barrage. World Gone Crazy has Barrage. Can he do anything with it? Will he even invest? I don't think he's gonna invest it here. No, he doesn't look like he's going to. The Cabin Fever's gonna take this first point relatively fast. 2 minutes on the clock. They'll have about 4 minutes roughly to push third point or second point. Oh, 5 minutes. Sorry, math is hard.
We're not in school
Great
any
picks on the
longer.
side of Hyper Soldier.
Seems like we're
Big
just
shatter.
rushing.
The shatter's massive. There's a Barrage.
Barrage does
Nova.
not
Oh.
get any picks.
It got them all really low though, which is what matters. Ash gets punched out the sky. The Fars are trading blows.
We have a Doomfist, Moira, Pharah, and Mercy still contesting point. They're trying to
They
get.
have to deal with that Pharah. There goes the Doomfist going on the Pharah. Pharah's so
Shatter
low.
comes out.
Oh, and wow, great shot by Hype Soldier to take out the Pharah. Here comes the grab. Here counter
Double grab.
Just so Lucio and Ash. Oh, and Mercy. Here comes Coalescence coming out.
Narwhal's
They're
just
trying
trying
to-
to clean up this point, keep everybody off of it.
There goes Ash. Frog's coming
The
in. Here goes another
Reinhardt
barrage.
charge.
They get a Bastion. Bastion and Pharah trade. There's the res on the Pharah. Ball takes out Ryan. Lucio's so low. Have to finish that up. That's the only they're gonna be able to. Wow, after a really long and drawn out fight, it looks like Cabin Fever was able to hold it.
Sorry, it does fall. Pharmacy is still left. They've got to clean that up. Does get the Pharah. Mercy's trying to get back to her team.
They're just staggering to Mercy. We're not able to get the kill off on it, but I think it's fine. It's just a ball. I wonder if JDM's gonna go. Yeah, let's say JDM's going back to switch. I wonder if he's gonna go Diva just to try and put more pressure on the Pharah. No, he's gonna stay on ball. Oh, there's a Doomfist behind him. There's a Doomfist behind him. Oh, Doomfist got away too.
Got a ball in the back line, just pestering that Reinhardt.
Here comes a Meteor Strike. Does it get anybody?
Bastion pushed up towards choke.
Gets the Ash. Oh, wow, that's great. That's close. Both teams trade one-on-one. JDM is getting quite low. Hype Soldier's doing what he wants on the Pharah. Here comes the beat. The counter
Double
shatter's huge.
shatters.
Hype Soldier has Barrage. They have Grav, Barrage, and Valk. It looks like they're gonna pull out, which I think is a good call.
This Bastion just doing everything he can to get these picks. But they do back off, back to point.
I think that was a good call. You don't want to play far up into this, especially when you have a Bastion. Just hang back and let him do what he wants. Where's the Bastion, by the way? Oh, Bastion's off on the left-hand side, going on a little flank, it seems. I think he's seen him. Yeah, the Roadhog notices him. He's by himself. Oh, they get him. That's their main piece of damage. Oh, wait, both teams are on Bastion? Attack Bastion? The attack Bastion. Okay, here's the barrage.
Barrage comes out, does take the ball.
Bob's low. Bob's about to go down. Bob leaves. Moira's low. Moira gets hooked. Moira gets away. Bastion's back. And it looks like Farah's gonna go down to it. Oh no, she gets him. Shatter.
Got a Bastion on Skytrain. And he does go down.
Goes down. Not before getting two though.
But Mercy
res
is
the
able
hop.
to res ball.
Mr. Muffin goes onto the soldier. Bastion's setting up in a really good spot right here. He's just watching around, seeing, looking for any flanks. He should be able to get his ultimate up here. And then on the side of Narwhals, they only have grab. If they get this Bastion, it'll be a huge pick. That's a huge pick. Farmers are going in. Here's the grab. Here's the grab. Gets two.
Mine's on point.
Mine's on point. Morocco Barrage comes out.
Barrage comes out. Now we're into overtime.
Here comes Valk. Wow.
Oh, Bastion's taken out before he can even get his ult off.
Bastion's getting res. They get the Far gets pinned. They have to deal with this Reinhardt. Like if they want to win this. Here comes the Coalescence on the side of Cabin Fever. Roadhog's going in trying to contest her, but he's gonna have to pull away. Here comes the Bastion ultimate. Bastion gets the ball. Bastion gets another one. He goes down though finally. If they get this res, they may have it. Here comes Soldier ultimate. Here comes the
Moira
res.
on point. Reinhardt back on point.
Wow, the pin. Pin was great. Oh,
But
Shatter gets
Shatter
interrupted.
gets cancelled.
It's just ball on point. Is that it? No, Reaper comes in on point. Reaper goes down. That might be it. Wow, what a push! What a last
Narwhals
fight.
takes round 2 in overtime.
Not gonna have a lot of time, but if you look at it, both teams don't have a lot of time. Campfire may have one more attack than them.
I'm excited to see what they bring out. That Pharmacy Bastion again.
The attack Bastion with the Pharmacy. It's a great play. I mean, it worked. 10 out of 10, I approve. Looks like Cabin Fever's bring out the Bastion again. Yo, try and true, old reliable.
Gonna go with a Bastion Sombra. Ooh.
I think they're expecting a Bastion on the side of or Narwhals, which I don't think they're gonna do. I think this has definitely been a match of the Pharos. This whole map has just been both Pharos fucking throwing like haymakers at each other.
Looks like we are gonna come out with the Pharmacy and a McCree.
I wonder if the thing about the Sombra is that like you have to be able to get EMP, and I don't know if they're gonna be able to get it up in time. Oh wait, I just realized they're on Sigma. We've got some double shield action going on.
Looks like they're just gonna hold point and let Narwhals come straight to them.
Yeah, that's a good call. With this comp, that's kind of like what you have to do. Oh, they lose their Sombra though. It's unfortunate. Far guys behind them gets wow. Bastion goes down. Sigma goes down. That might
Reinhardt
be yes.
goes down. Bastion
Wow.
is rezzed.
The Far just completely ignored their defense and went around them and just went to town. This Pharah has been popping. It's a good reset on the side of PokeWiz. Wix, excuse me.
Oh, but Sombra is on point to contest.
Ah, instantly deleted. This can snowball really fast. There's no ultimates on either side.
We do have a switch from Cabin Fever coming to. Oh, nope, he switched back to McCree.
Got the double hit scan. I think they have to just to try and keep this fire under control. The Reinhardt gets really low. Wonderful gets low as well. They're on point. I think they have to. Oh, Farah kills herself though. Unfortunate.
High
here,
Noon's
the High Noon.
coming out, and
High Noon gets two.
and
High Noon gets. Oh, that's huge. And the rest comes in on the Farah. The soldier gets taken out by the Mercy. And the rest comes in. Wow. Is that a team kill? No, here's
Baptiste on point.
Baptiste coming in.
But the barrage comes out and takes the Baptiste and Mortality down.
Wow. Oh, that's a snowball. That's a picture perfect snowball right there.
Beautiful, beautiful attack coming from Narwhal.
I agree.
Now let's see if they can hold their defense.
If they keep playing the way they do, I don't think there's any doubt they'll be able to hold it. But then again, you know, the Cabin Fever's kind of been hanging back right now. I think they played a bit too safe on that attack. I would have wished they would have played more aggressive, or at least scouted out the Pharaoh more, because she just got behind them with the Baptiste and the Mercy and just went to town on them. Looks like we're getting the defense farm Mercy again with the McCree. Cabin Fever going with the double hit scan of Soldier and McCree. Oddly enough, neither team has played Ashe.
Yeah, they seem to be favoring the Soldier and McCree as their hit scans.
Interesting pick, but you know, see where it takes them. It's a great hook. Wow, what a good hook. That pretty much leaves far open to finish this up and clean up. So Soldier, but should be fine. Cabin Fever has to play slow, not that they're down a player. He's coming back from spawn, so. One minute left. We're coming up on Barrage and High Noon, but they have Coalescence on the side of Cabin Fever. Should maybe able to open something up, and they're about to come up on Valkyrie. Coalescence comes out.
Cabin Fever trying to push to this point.
The High Noon gets Mercy. Wow.
But Cabin Fever
Fever
just falls.
Cabin Fever has one fight left. They have to be able to do something with this.
It looks like now that Narwhals is going to take high ground.
It's a great late pick on the McCree. It's huge.
Oh no, they were just all after that McCree, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. he went behind him. I don't know. I think he was trying to go for a High Noon. I wonder if she's just gonna let the barrage loose. He has to look out for the soldier, but she does, and she gets him. Here goes the Diva Bomb. Into the grab. It gets one. Oh, they couldn't touch. Wow. What a map. Oh, jeez.
The Narwhals take map 3, and it is now 2-1.
That was a forest show. That's what that was. This is a huge bomb.
Excellent. That's how we do it.
And it looks like we are going to go ahead and end it there.
Unfortunate.
Norwal's, yeah, unfortunately, Norwal's only had time for 3 maps. So Cabin Fever wins it 2-1. Congratulations, Cabin Fever. Though that was wonderful games. I thank you so much, Chingy, for casting with me. Before
Yeah,
we
yeah.
leave, was there anything that you absolutely loved coming out of Volskaya?
The far gameplay by far so good to watch
Yes.
on both sides.
Yes, far. I mean, both teams absolutely wonderful. It just shows you right here that these are two good tier 3 teams and they have done absolutely wonderful against each other. The Reinhardt 1v1s, the Pharmacy 1v1s have been completely just wonderful to watch and I completely enjoyed myself. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. Had a great time. Always good to cast.
Yes, and I thank you so much for casting with me and everybody who's watching,
Anytime.
thank you so much for watching and we will see you next time.
Have a good one.